The modern challenge: why people lose confidence today. In today's world, life moves faster than ever before. Technology changes every year. New ideas appear every day. Young generations grow up with screens, artificial intelligence, and instant access to information. They learn quickly, adapt easily, and bring fresh energy to everything they do. For many adults, this creates a quiet, uncomfortable question: am I still needed? This feeling slowly grows and begins to affect confidence. Many people in their late 20s, 30s, or 40s look around and see a world that is very different from the one they knew. At work, younger colleagues type faster, switch tasks quickly, and learn new tools in minutes. On social media, everyone seems successful: new jobs, new skills, big achievements. It looks like the whole world is moving forward while you are standing still. This creates pressure, even if no one says anything directly. Competition also feels stronger than before. There are more people, more jobs, more information, and more expectations. In the past, learning one profession was enough for many years. But today's skills become old very fast. What was useful yesterday may not be needed tomorrow. This creates fear: what if I cannot keep up? When these doubts repeat day after day, confidence begins to fall. A person starts questioning their abilities. Even small mistakes feel big. Even simple tasks feel difficult. The mind starts comparing: they are younger. They are faster. They know more. Slowly this becomes a habit. A negative inner voice appears: maybe I am not good enough anymore. Another problem is social media. It creates the illusion that everyone else lives a better life. You see exciting trips, successful projects, new skills, happy faces, perfect results. But you do not see failures, stress, sleepless nights, or the hard work behind those results. You only see the bright surface. This comparison is unfair, but the brain believes it. The brain says, everyone else wins. I lose. This makes people feel smaller and weaker. It becomes harder to take risks, harder to speak confidently, harder to believe in yourself. You begin to avoid challenges because you fear judgment. You think others are smarter or more talented. You start to prepare too much or give up too early. This slowly eats your confidence from inside. But the truth is simple: the problem is not in you. The problem is in the speed of the modern world. Humans were not built to live with constant pressure, non-stop news, and never-ending comparisons. Feeling lost or insecure is not a sign of weakness. It is a natural reaction to overload. Confidence falls when life moves too fast, when the world asks too much, and when you compare your journey to someone else's. In this story, we will look deeper into why this happens and how you can rebuild your strength step by step. Because even in a world full of competition, you still have value, power, and skills that cannot be replaced. Why confidence falls: what happens inside the mind. When a person loses confidence, it does not happen in one moment. It happens slowly, quietly, and often without noticing. Modern life puts a lot of pressure on the brain, and the brain reacts in a very old, natural way: it focuses on danger. In the past, danger meant wild animals or enemies. Today danger feels different, but the brain reacts the same. When you see someone younger working faster, learning quicker, or creating something new, your brain whispers, this is a threat. This reaction is automatic. You do not choose it. The brain tries to protect you, but instead it creates fear. You start thinking, I am behind. I am not good enough. Others are better. These thoughts repeat again and again until they feel true, even if they are not. Another reason confidence falls is the illusion of perfection. Social media shows only the best moments of people's lives. You see perfect results, but you never see the difficult process. You do not see the failures, the stress, the slow days, the doubts, or the hard work. You only see the final picture. Your brain compares your real life with someone else's highlight movie. Of course, your life looks weaker. But it is not the truth, it is just a filtered version of reality. There is also something called the spotlight effect. This means you think people pay much more attention to your mistakes than they actually do. If you make an error at work, you worry for hours. If you forget something or do something slowly, you feel embarrassed. But most people do not even notice. They are busy with their own problems. This fear of being judged makes your confidence drop even more. When confidence becomes lower, the inner critic becomes stronger. This inner voice says things like, "You are too slow. You will never catch up. You are not talented. You are getting older, so you are less valuable." This voice is loud, but it is not wise. It comes from fear, not truth. The inner critic wants to keep you safe by stopping you from taking risks. But this protection actually limits your life. It stops you from trying new things, learning new skills, and believing in your own power. Another problem is the comparison trap. You compare your worst moments with someone else's best. You compare your slow days with someone's fastest day. You compare your beginning with someone's middle. This makes you feel small and unsuccessful, even if you are doing well. There is also a modern idea called imposter syndrome. Many people feel like they are pretending to be skilled or successful, even when they actually are. They fear that others will discover the truth and realize they are not as good as they look. This fear makes confidence fall even more. But in reality, almost everyone feels this at some point, even smart, talented, successful people. Confidence drops because the mind becomes tired. It gets too much information, too many comparisons, too many expectations. The modern world demands constant speed, constant success, constant learning. But humans are not machines. You are not supposed to be perfect every day. You are not supposed to win all the time. Understanding this is the first step to rebuilding your confidence. When you see why these thoughts appear, they become less powerful. You realize that your fears are not reality, they are just reactions. And reactions can change. Confidence does not return in one day. It grows slowly, just like it was lost slowly. But it can grow again, even in a world full of pressure, competition, and fast changes. You do not need to become faster than everyone else. You do not need to be perfect. You only need to become a little stronger than yesterday. The first step is to understand that your value does not depend on speed. Young generations may type faster, learn quicker, and understand new apps instantly, but this does not make them better or smarter. They simply grew up in a different time. You have something they do not: experience, patience, strategy, emotional strength, and the ability to see the bigger picture. These are skills that come only with time, not with youth. The second step is to stop comparing yourself to others. Comparison is the fastest way to destroy confidence. Instead, compare yourself only to your past self. Ask simple questions. Am I learning? Am I improving? Am I taking small steps forward? If the answer is yes, then you are moving in the right direction. Even slow progress is progress. The third step is to collect small wins. Big success is rare, but small success happens every day. Finished a task. That is a win. Learned something new. Another win. Made a hard decision. A win again. Write these in a small notebook. When you feel weak, read your list. You will see that you are stronger than you think. Another important step is to learn in your own rhythm. You do not need to keep up with everyone else. You only need to keep moving. Watch short lessons, read a few pages a day, try new tools slowly. You cannot lose if you keep learning. Speed does not matter. Consistency matters. Confidence also grows when you accept that mistakes are normal. Even young, fast, talented people fail. Everyone fails. Mistakes do not show weakness, they show that you are trying. Failure is not the end, it is part of the path. If you make a mistake, breathe, learn from it, and continue. Every mistake is a step forward, not backward. Another powerful tool is limiting social media. It is impossible to feel confident when your brain sees perfect lives all day. Reduce this noise. Give your mind space to breathe, to think, to rest. You will feel calmer, clearer, and more confident. One more step is to speak kindly to yourself. Replace the inner critic with a supportive voice. Instead of, "I am too slow," say, "I am learning." Instead of, "I am behind," say, "I am on my own path." Instead of, "I am not enough," say, "I am growing." Words matter. The way you talk to yourself shapes your confidence. Finally, remember this truth: your story is not over. The world may be fast, but you have time. You have skills younger people cannot copy. You have wisdom they do not yet understand. Your experience is not old, it is valuable. Your age is not a weakness, it is strength. You are not falling behind, you are evolving. Confidence is not about being the best. It is about believing that you belong, that you have something unique to give, that you can handle challenges, and that you deserve your place in this world. The world may move quickly, but you can still move forward, step by step, at your own speed, with your own power. And that power is already inside you.
Did you like the story? Click like, subscribe to the channel, and write a comment with your ideas for new stories. Thank you for watching and practicing English with me. See you in the next video.